Hello guys, welcome back to continue the worksheet 8. Here I'd like to solve these exercises which included in your book. In exercise 43 to 7 which in your textbook, okay? Here I'm talking about the relative extrema. How to find the relative extrema using the second derivative test. As I told you before, not every time we can use the second derivative test. Sometimes this test fails. If it fails, we have to use the first derivative test. Okay? Before when I solve in part 4, I didn't find any values to substitute in the second derivative. Look here, I'd like to show you how to apply the second derivative test to find the relative extrema in details. Look here in the second question in page 6, which in worksheet 8. Look here, I told you how to find the second derivative test, how to use the second derivative test to find the relative extrema. We have to find first what? The critical number at which the first derivative equals 0 but does not exist. Okay? In this case, I'll show you. What is the first step as usual? Find the first derivative, which is what? 3x to power 2 minus 6x. The derivative of any constant 0. Please study well the rules of differentiation. The second step, I have to find the values of x at which is the first derivative equals 0. Put what? F prime x or set f the first derivative equal what? 0. Implies 3x squared minus 6x equal what? 0. By factorizing, or you can use the calculator. 3 and x, 3x is a common factor. Divide each term, it will be x minus 2 equal what? 0. This is implies to what? X equal 0 or x equal what? 2. Okay, I have two values. Miss here, at these values, maybe we have relative maximum or relative minimum. How I identify this one? As I told you before, the extrema occurs at the critical number. Okay, but here I use the second derivative test to find the extrema at the critical number at which the first derivative equals 0 does not exist. Part 3, find what? The second derivative. Find what? The second derivative of the function. Here, from this one, it will be what? 6x minus 6. Okay? Means I'd like to use the second derivative test, this one, okay, to identify. Okay, now we would like to know at this critical number which one is relative minimum, which one relative maximum, or maybe both. Okay, I check by use the second derivative. Look here, I replace by 0 in the first derivative. Okay, if the second derivative at 0, it will be what? 0, it will be negative 6, less than 0. It means it concave upward or downward. It concave what? Downward. Okay? Up and downward if the second derivative is 0. This means we have relative what? Relative maximum at what? Replace 0 and f0. And f0 replaced in the original function to find the y coordinate of this extrema. It will be 3. Clear? Okay. Then find the second derivative at the second critical number. It will be what? Just replace in second derivative 12 minus 6, it will be 6 greater than 0. It means concave upward. This means we have a relative minimum. Relative minimum, okay, at what? 2, and F2, just replace 8 minus 12, it will be negative 4. It will be, I think, negative 1. You can replace and check this one. It will be what? Wait. If we replace 2, it will be 8 minus 3 multiply 2 to power to 4, 12 plus 3. This one, it will be negative 4 plus 3, it will be negative 1. Just all. This function, here I used what? The second derivative test to identify the kind of the extrema, maximum or minimum. And as we know, the extrema occurs at critical number. At what? Critical number. In this case, we use the second derivative test. In the exam, sometime I will ask you to use the second derivative test or the first derivative test. But if I don't ask you a specific way, use any way which is better for you. First derivative or the second derivative. Okay? Now, have you understood or no? Please try to see the videos before the live session such that you can ask any question. You can ask any question. That is the benefits of live session. That is your right. Okay? Now, let's solve another example by the same way. Solve which question? This one, wait. Number 1, page 6. Number 2, page 6. I'll solve number 4. Okay, I hope to solve before, see the video, pause the video and try to solve it, then check your answer. Now here, I'll solve the first step. It's so trivial. I swear it's very interesting to solve like this problem. All of these topic after the differentiation as application on the differentiation. 3x to power 2, okay, minus 10x, okay, plus 7. That is the first derivative. That is the first derivative. The second, that is the first step. Second step, set what? F prime x equal what? 0. That is for you. That is my explanation. You don't need to write when you solve. Implied 3x to power 2 minus 10 plus 10x, sorry, plus 7 equal what? 0. By factorizing, use the calculator. You can use the calculator. It's so easy. But for me, I will use what? Factorizing. I know how to solve 3x and here what? X. Okay? Minus here 7 and here minus 1 equal what? 0. Here negative 7, negative 3, it will be negative 10. Okay. This is implies to x equals 7 over 3 or x equal what? 1. What is the third step? Means here find the second derivative, which is 6x minus 10. I think it's so easy now. You became old enough and we make many practice, or we do, sorry, many practice on this one. Here, how to use the second derivative? Second derivative, what? Test. Sorry, test, or the test, test, okay? Okay? Now, replace by 7 over 3 here, it will be 42 over 3 minus 10. You can use the calculator. You can use what? The calculator. Okay, so here the second derivative at 7 over 3, replace here. Okay, it will be 4. Greater than the 0. This means concave what? Upward. Okay, so we have a relative maximum here. Greater than, it will be relative what? Minimum. At which value? 7 over 3 and the f is 7 over 7 F 7 over 3. Use your calculator because I don't have calculator now. Okay. You can use the calculator, so easy. You have to find this value. Here at x equal 1, find the second derivative at 1. It will be what? Negative 4. Negative 4. Less than 0, it means concave, downward. So we have a relative what? Maximum. At which value? At 1 and the F1, which will be, I can do it mental, but the other one, you need the calculator. 1, negative 4, 1 and 3. Okay? 1 and 3. But this one, you find it by using what? Calculator. You will find the coordinate of the point at which we have relative maximum or relative minimum. I hope you understand. The first derivative, find the zeros of the first derivative, replaced in the second derivative. When the second derivative at this point positive, it means relative minimum. Negative means have a relative maximum. Okay? I hope you understand well. Okay? Now, the last one, if you would like to solve a number, we can solve this one. It's so easy. Or which one? Try to solve the last one in page 6. Okay? What is our steps? Find the first derivative, which is what? 2x plus 3. Okay? Implies, please focus, f prime equals 0 implies what? Okay, that is the second step. That is the first step. Because I don't have enough space down, it will be 2x plus 3 equals 0 implies x equal what? Negative 3 over 2. Okay? Now, what's the third step? Find the second derivative x. It will be what? 2 greater than 0 for all x. Implies if the second derivative at this critical number, negative 3 over 2, it will be what? 2 positive greater than the mean concave upward. So, the second, relative minimum at what? Negative 3 over 2 and the f negative 3 over 2. You have to find the value of this one because I don't have calculator. Find and use by using your calculator. I think I give you all of the different ideas. It's so easy, and please follow the steps. Okay, how many steps? 3 here. Okay, the first one you have to substitute by the values of x at which the first derivative equals 0 in the second derivative to know it is concave upward or downward. If it is concave upward, I have relative minimum. If it is concave downward, it means we have relative maximum. Add the value of x and f add this value of x. Thank you for joining. Please try to see all of these videos before the live session to prepare to prepare all of your questions that you would like to ask. Okay? Please, you have to take care of everything. Understand? Thank you. Bye-bye.